You will watch 200,000 years ago. You know the light speed, right? 300,000 in a second. But it comes from here to here in 200,000 years. To understand how huge it is. And every star, every planet, they all have orbits there. And you cannot just make one of them in their own orders, in their rotating plans. Just 1 millimeter fault in it, it will all mix up. There is an harmony. It never has to be happen. They are all in their orbits. And out of this Milky Way, what is there? There are Milky Ways like this, around 350 billion. And they are all in harmony. Can we understand what's happening all around us? And they all came out from one explosion. All this harmony, everything, they came out from explosion called Big Bang. Let us see. Let us see some proofs. And yeah, it will show you the explosion now, and then all the universe come into being afterwards, after this explosion. Now, Edwin Hubble, he made up a very big telescope in California. And he started to observe the sky. He got surprised. When he was observing the sky, he found out that all the lights are turning into red. All the stars' light, they are turning into red. That means that it's going away from you. They are all going away from you. And when you reverse it, that means that all of them will come to you, right? And they will all come to the one point. So, he said that there must be something happen. They were all together at one time, and then something happened, so they are all going away from each other, because all of their sun, all of their lights are turning into into red. And yeah, he saw this, that it's turning into red. Allah says, and it is we who have constructed the heaven with might, and verily it is we who are steadily expanding it. 1400 years ago, when Quran revealed, Allah tells us that it's expanding, and it comes from nothing. Just last century, we found out that it's expanding. Just last century. But 1400 years ago, Allah tells us. Well, there are some scientists, they said that, okay, all the lights are going away, it's okay. But if there was an explosion like this, if there was Big Bang, George Gamow says that, then there must be some remainders from that explosion. He was right, yes. If there were Big Bang, then there must be some reminders. So, what happened afterwards? Afterwards, Penzias and Wilson, they got Nobel Prize in 1965. They found out that there is cosmic background radiation all around the universe. That means that if there is all around the universe, if there is cosmic background radiation, that means that there was an explosion. So how shall we prove it? To prove this, they made a team in NASA. George Smoot, he was the leader of that team, and they made a satellite called COBE. Just for this purpose. They sent COBE to the sky. You know what happened? It was in 1989. Just in 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, COBE sent us photographs. These photographs. And all over the universe, there were this radiation, cosmic radiation, cosmic background radiation. And all the news, all over the world, they start to give it on headlines, they start to give this news. And telling that, yes, the universe has a beginning. There was a beginning, and they understand that there is Allah. Because before Big Bang, there is nothing. Nothing means no matter, no time, no sky, nothing. No space, yes, nothing. And from that explosion, you came out. How can it be? How can it be? I mean, there is golden ratio in everywhere, even on us. How can art come out from an explosion? It's all art, full of art. Even that fly, even me, even sky, even plants. They are all in golden ratio. They are all created in golden ratio. And they all come out from the explosion. What an harmony is this? And now everybody accepted that, yes, there is Big Bang. And you know that stars are, their energy comes out from hydrogen turning into helium. So, if it has an infinitive past, any star, then its hydrogen supposed to be finished, right? But they still have hydrogen and they are giving out heat. Their energy is coming from there. So it's another proof that it has a beginning. So they couldn't still finish their hydrogen and they are using it as an energy. So it was a materialist thought. Now scientific findings says that all the universe has a beginning. Before that beginning, there was nothing. Anthony Flew, he is one of the famous atheists. Let's see what he says after all these scientific findings. He says that confession is good for the soul. At that time, he is believing in soul. He is an atheist, but he believes in